What's goody? It's your boy, and I'm back with another banging video. And today I got
Akila Mac.
So today we checking out Death Battle. I think this this is the first time I checked this out on the channel. Just the first time you seen this?
Yeah.
It was #1 on trending. Been strolling. I'm trying to look for the right type of content, and this is one of the type of contents that I think I seen like a long time ago. So. We gonna jump into it. It says Marvel Comics versus Transformers, Galactus versus Unicron.
Galactus. Yeah, Unicron. No, Unicron. Something. That's
Unicron?
not Unicorn. Unless they misspelled it.
Nah. I said that wrong. This is my first time. I mess with Transformers, but I only mess with Transformers a limit. I ain't been watching it lately, so I'm probably it's probably one of the people from Galactus sound like more like the Transformer name.
Yeah, it does. I watched Transformers like back in '05 was the last time probably.
All right. Well, with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into this video. It's a longer video. We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna speak throughout. We're gonna speak after the video. Let's get it.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and Death Battle. Galactus, Devourer of Worlds.
Galactus.
Unicron, Almighty Chaos Bringer. Right, it's the thing we've all been waiting for.
Unicorn.
He's
Not Unicorn. Unicorn.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
So who you think will?
Boomstick. What is the nature?
I really.
Oh, it's
Galactus, the Galactic guy. Galactus.
No, seriously, is the wolf that hunts the hare
I'll say
evil? What about the
Transformers.
bear that kills the wolf? Or the man that slays the bear? Is that evil?
I mean, a unicorn.
Or nature? Perhaps this question was on Galen of Ta's mind as he hurtled toward the end of infinity. I'm pretty sure the question on his mind was, how do I turn this goddamn spaceship around? Eons ago, the planet Ta was a paradise, the most advanced civilization the universe had ever known. Too bad the universe was coming to an end. I hate it when that happens. The Ta'an scientist Galen watched as the rest of his race ignominiously perished and decided to die gloriously on his own terms. By flying a ship into the sun, just like great-grandpappy Boomstick, the crazy old coot. But instead of being vaporized on contact like great-grandpappy Boomstick, Galen got bitten by a radioactive god. As the last living thing left before the universe's end, Galen was visited by the sentience of the multiverse, who merged with him as part of a cosmic cycle of death and rebirth. As the old multiverse died, a new one was born, and the scientist Galen was no more. In his place was a being of untold power, the ravager of galaxies, Galactus. Well, despite
damn, that's a crazy story.
Giant purple vibrator, G-Dog here is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel, baby. And there's only one thing he wants to do.
What's a Marvel being?
Friggin' worlds. Galactus is so unbelievably, mind-meltingly powerful that strong doesn't really begin to describe him. Just being near him will begin
And
to
the
warp
unicorn
your
is a
perception of
Transformer.
reality. In truth,
Okay.
he isn't even really a physical being with a soul anymore, but composed of energy itself. The power cosmic. Basically, your all-purpose space god magic that no good almighty ass-whooping god can go without. Sure, he can use it to blast your ass to unholy
Absorbs
smithereens,
life
but it's a
to
lot
stay
more
alive.
flexible, too.
Teleportation.
Has consumed planets, stars, energy attacks,
Soul manipulation.
dark matter.
Knowledge and the ability to sense danger ahead of time. I don't think there's a lot for him to be afraid of. He can manipulate matter, read and control the minds of gods, and teleport entire galaxies across the universe. The power cosmic allows him fundamental control over
They say he
life
relocated
itself,
to space.
manipulating souls, creating new life forms from nothing, and even resurrecting the dead. And because his
Damn.
body is composed of energy, he can't really be hurt in the traditional physical sense. This allows him to grow
How
or
you gonna
shrink
beat
his
this
body
dude?
with seemingly no limit and alter his appearance. Wait.
Hmm.
He chooses to look like that? His physical appearance matches the species observing him. So a human sees a human Galactus, a Skrull Galactus, and so on. Oh, so it's just like how I see the world.
What are you staring at?
What matters most
What?
to me in the world. Awesome. No, not awesome. Very not awesome. At least as far as Galactus is concerned, since witnessing his approach is itself the end of the world. You would only have enough time to pray to your paltry gods before Galactus consumed your entire planet. absorbing its energy into himself, then moving on to his next meal.
Man, I
So
guess
that's the
his costume
Marvel.
is appropriate because he sounds
What
like a
movie
total
is this
dick.
from
Like,
in the
come on,
comments, man? I'm
What's
thinking
your
I
whole
seen
planet
this.
die? Now you're gonna go around the universe doing the same thing?
It's not entirely his fault. Galactus's power is so immense that the only thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds. Without this
Damn.
constant feeding, he would perish, just as humans would without consuming plants or other animals.
Kinda like how I hunt squirrels because I hate each and every one of them.
No, categorically the exact opposite, actually. Galactus isn't vengeful or cruel. If he could avoid any unnecessary death, he would. But just as the universe is bound by the laws of physics, Galactus is bound by his hunger.
And that hunger has put him in conflict with some of Marvel's other heaviest hitters, like Odin and the Phoenix Force. Galactus's fight with the Other and the Scryer got so intense, they threatened the entire infinite multiverse just as a side effect of the battle.
While Galactus himself can comfortably cross countless light years in seconds, some of these beings are more like abstract concepts than actual living things, many of which operate outside of linear time.
Like this alien bug dude who tried to use Galactus's energy to destroy 2 whole universes. Even after being drained by him, he still nuked 3 whole star systems before getting a snack.
Should he somehow be threatened by beings beyond even the scope of his
Yeah,
power,
this dude is like
Galactus crafted a device to solve all of
unstoppable.
his problems. The ultimate nullifier.
In case that name isn't obvious enough, it's a teeny tiny weapon that destroys anyone you think of.
It doesn't just destroy them, it destroys
Oh,
everything.
wow.
The entire multiverse is eradicated, then recreated
Damn.
without the target. An extremely roundabout way of winning, but it works. That's exactly what happened when Galactus used
Damn.
it on the abstract god of destruction, Abraxas.
He destroyed the god of destroying things with a Happy Meal toy. It's like my therapist said, great things come in small packages.
And the nullifier was key to Galactus' first great defeat upon his inevitable arrival on Earth.
When that pesky Reed Richards managed to get his stretchy hands on the thing, Galactus finally backed down and spared the planet.
Which makes no practical sense. The ultimate nullifier is a part of Galactus himself. It uses his own power. He can summon it at any time and even escape its effects by hiding in a pocket dimension. It even had the safety
What?
on.
Maybe he was just bored.
After billions of years of cosmic genocide just to survive, I'm pretty sure Galen forgot what it meant to be mortal. Perhaps that was the true evil all along, the slow death of Galen's humanity. Because what could be more terrifying than a being that sees everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal? This episode
Okay,
of Death
okay. All right, let me stop it.
Galactic.
All right, I hadn't heard too much about this Galen guy, but I'm liking it so far. He's strong as hell.
Guy.
Yeah, his real name was Galen.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't pay attention to that one.
For one, he like super strong, and there ain't too many things that can stop him. And the other guy's a transformer, so I'm gonna have to see what type of powers he got, because I'm not too fond of who he is either. But Galen seeming like it ain't too much you could do to stop
He
him at
powerful.
this point. Like he like planetary, like he devour planets for lunch, like literally, like so it's like okay.
I might be going with Galactus now.
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what type of you gonna say that before you see what type of powers the other dude got. He might have.
I said I
even doper
might.
Powers.
I might.
Nah, she already said.
I said
We gonna jump back into it. Let's get it.
In the beginning, before
Alright,
heaven and earth,
back.
before light and dark, there was Unicron. Created by the formless, primordial being known as the One to explore the fledgling multiverse, Unicron instead decided to consume everything.
Dude, come on! Bad Unicron! Bad God! Bad!
The One decided to split Unicron into 2 beings, one of order and hope known as Primus, and the other of chaos and evil known as Unicron. Again.
Like all good sibling rivalries, they pushed
Okay.
each other's shit in over the fate of
So
all
he a god,
existence.
too.
That is, until the goody little
Brother of
two-shoes Primus tricked his bro
Primus,
into
whoa.
imprisoning their souls in giant asteroids. Classic sibling prank. For me, it was the dryer.
Primus terraformed his asteroid into what would later be known as the planet Cybertron, while Unicron did something different.
Yeah, he turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets. Not only that, it can change
What?
its form into a giant badass
Oh,
robot
okay, I know.
Satan. He's literally the first Transformer.
And with this new body, Unicron would travel the cosmos, consuming
I seen
planet
this on
after planet
Transformers.
and universe after universe. Not
Unicron
necessarily
is
because of any
huge.
hunger or need, but because Unicron is the physical embodiment of death and destruction. He is literally programmed to destroy everything.
God's gotta do what a God's gotta do. And good luck trying to fight back. Uni's robot body comes with a tractor beam, eye lasers, fire breath, a chest cannon, and an antibody system in case anyone tries to pull a Drax on him.
Unicron can mentally dominate an entire race of beings, erase things from existence.
He can
warp the
dominate
fabric
an
of
entire
space and
race?
time, and even manipulate matter itself.
Mind
so even if his big
manipulation.
robot body is damaged or destroyed, he can repair it lickety-split, or even send his spark out to find a new host.
Essentially the Transformers
Dang.
version of a soul, Unicron's spark is immensely powerful and produces its own energy source, Dark Energon.
Unicron is so evil that he can literally turn his bad dude energy into weapons of mass destruction, like unholy blades or planet-busting lasers.
This Dark Energon will corrupt any that consumes it, turning them into a puppet of Unicron himself.
It's also obviously the opposite of regular
Damn, he's
energy,
strong too,
which
though.
is created by Primus and what fuels the Transformer race. So Unicron
I think I watched
basically
that
runs
last
on the
Transformer and I
opposite
saw
of life.
him.
If he's
He was the
death
planet. He
and
the
Yeah,
planet
robot.
eating thing.
Can he even be killed?
Not by any conventional means. Even the destruction of his spark isn't guaranteed to end him. He will continue to exist as a necessary force that drives the cosmos. Anytime he's destroyed, he will appear again in a new universe. In fact,
What?
almost every Unicron you've seen in movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
Unicron is a literal force of nature. You
So you can't
reason
die.
with a hurricane that hates you. All you can do is see it and get the hell out of the way. But this hurricane is never gonna stop until you and everyone you know is DED dead. His mere presence drove an
Dang.
entire planet insane.
I was trying to be poetic before, but this is what evil is. Incomprehensible, undeniable, inescapable. You can't even wait him out. He is unbound by the concept of linear time.
The Chaos Bringer is so powerful, his mere presence wrecks the space-time
Dang,
continuum.
I might have to
and
switch
can
my
erase
choice.
galaxies from existence just by strolling by.
To be clear, it isn't the force he's generating by moving that destroys things, it's his existence. His mere being is so overwhelmingly evil that the fabric of space-time cannot fathom Unicron's presence.
Holy dude! No wonder he was able to devour nearly a quarter of the entire multiverse, one universe at a time.
Estimates for the size of the Transformers multiverse vary, from over 15 quadrillion universes to an infinite number of universes, branching timelines, and planes of existence. And who better to portray a being who brings death to the universe than the man who gave birth to modern cinema? A final role fitting for an artist so much larger than life. Or deeply ironic that it's a feature-length toy commercial.
The Transformers movie has always been celebrated for its excellence. I said.
Despite that unbelievable power, the Chaos Bringer's almighty rampage through reality has been halted a number of times, usually due to the matrix of leadership, the essence of Primus himself, and the embodiment of all hope and light in the universe.
Are you telling me that Robo-Satan was defeated by the power of friendship? Forget fear! I'm gonna need some of that shit going straight into the vein!
As the abstract idea of evil actualized, any notion of goodness is directly antithetical to his being.
As incomprehensible to Unicron as he is to us.
But despite the best efforts of heroic Transformers like Optimus Prime, Unicron has always returned
the universe with his blows.
and risen to threaten reality again.
It's his very nature.
Such as the time a
Yeah,
united
he's a
armada of Autobots,
crazy enemy.
Decepticons, and an entire people created from his cells, the Minicons, tried to destroy him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him, until Galvatron's hatred for Optimus brought Unicron back to life.
Because challenging Unicron means challenging evil itself, destroying destruction itself. An impossible paradox.
You can't kill
Damn.
Unicron because killing is literally what Unicron is. So, what does that mean for us?
Every petty act of
Let me
violence,
how?
every war, every cruelty, every death battle gives Unicron life. The life he'll use to kill us all. We are culpable in our own annihilation.
Damn, that's
Unicron's
insane.
not just some comic book villain. He's all there is and all there will be. He was there at the beginning and he'll be there at the end. He's a law of physics. He's as inevitable as your dying breath.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Right?
I'm a
This
Unicron.
episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Death Battle. That's called synergy, right, Wiz?
By popular demand, Death Battle the game is finally back and available for pre-order this December.
Ever wanted to live out your
Okay.
very own death battle with you as the combatant? Of course you have.
Death Battle
Might
the
have to
game
check
is
out
a
that Death
fast-paced
Battle
head-to-head
game.
card and dice game where players, well, battle to the death.
Are you deadly enough to win a death battle?
The first player to eliminate all of their opponent's cards wins.
Who will be the last one standing?
With 100 weapon, armor, and skill cards, there are tons of options for character creation. Oh, and who could forget 50 custom dice?
If you know someone who just can't get enough of the pulse-pounding battles between fiction's deadliest characters, and sometimes its silliest, this is the perfect gift.
Pre-order your copy of Death Battle the game this December and ring in the new year with your favorite internet show brought to life.
Go to store.roosterteeth.com to pre-order your copy and get ready, cause it's time for a death battle.
All right,
right.
the combatants are
Back
set. And we've run the
to
data
the
for
action.
all possibilities.
It's time for the death battle you've been asking for forever!
It's gonna be a hard one because they both like impossible to beat.
Things must. Your world has come to an end. Halt! This planet is mine to consume. So saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
Be gone. Thus decrees Unicron, Chaos Bringer.
God damn.
Madness,
Jesus.
so quick to pay for Oblivion's embrace.
Oblivion.
Oh snap, boy, they banging in space. Damn, what he threw a sun at the two? Oh, that was a star? Damn!
I am the power cosmic incarnate, not so easily felled.
Yo,
Fleeing so readily.
alright, hold on, let me get a pause. And I ain't paused this thing the whole time. No, I don't think it's over yet, but I ain't paused it the whole time. And now I had to get a pause. And now that I didn't think they was gonna have to fight at the end. I thought they was just gonna be giving facts and it was gonna be like a fact. This animation is crazy.
I figured they was gonna have a it says dead battle.
Yeah, but I didn't think they was
gonna
gonna actually have the quality of production
Yeah,
to
that
do
looked good
to
too.
do the animation. I guess I ain't watched it in so long I didn't know. But now it made me want to go back and watch some other ones. I seen Superman and Goku and I didn't watch it. And I definitely know if this is a good fight, that's gonna be a fight that I actually, because I watch
Superman and Goku.
Yeah, so that's like Dragon Ball Z. I'm a big fan of that, so I'm definitely thinking that's gonna be a good look. But the animation on this one is crazy, and either way it goes, it's a good fight. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but so far, I think I'll need to check out more of these videos. Honestly, it's right up my alley. I like the animation stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like a good fight scene. Not only that, but they gave us all the facts. I didn't know too much about these. Well, I didn't even know I knew about Unicron. I don't really know where I seen Galactus from, but I watched that last Transformers movie when Unicron was eating planets and stuff. So I definitely had forgot about that. So it kind of brought me back. But there's gonna be a lot of them. Like this page is up and they got a lot of videos on it. So let me know what we should be checking out next. But I think Superman and Goku will probably be my next choice, just for me, preferably. This one was on trending, but I ain't gonna lie, it ain't let me down. It's a good quality video, and then the production at the end, not only like the production at the beginning with the guys talking, I ain't gonna lie, it was good. The hillbilly, he was funny, you know what I'm saying? But this part at the end is what really caught my attention. I'm liking this fight so far, so let's jump back into it.
No devourer transforming. Beg not for mercy, behold blackening sky. Against mine chaos, even gods will die.
Damn.
Galactus meets your challenge. Here's your goal. This world will bring destruction to it all.
I am destruction, pure finality. In first and last, true immortality.
Damn.
I have no patience left. Return thy dreams. Enter the void where none may hear your screams. You know not the power.
He's using that little device he was talking about.
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand. Finally, I have won.
I've seen their power, bringer of chaos. Yet by my vigor thou hast much need. Witness the last fate that awaits you thus. For almighty Galactus must now feed.
KO.
We know Galactus and Unicron were beings who could manipulate reality itself and do basically anything.
Older than the universe, unbound by time, they had each other matched in a lot of ways.
So it ultimately came down to which of them was more powerful.
Both could threaten an entire infinite multiverse, but Unicron could only do so over time, devouring them one by one.
While Galactus' battle with the Scryer and the other threatened to destroy the entire Marvel multiverse as just a side effect.
Not to mention, Galactus tussles with cosmic beings like himself all the time.
While Unicron is usually the top dog in Transformers, he's a big fish in a relatively small pond. Relative to Marvel, at least.
That might sound better for Unicron at first, but it means he has way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And while Unicron has used Dark Energon to infect and corrupt other beings in the past, Galactus technically doesn't have a soul thanks to his cosmic rebirth from Galen. And he's fended off mental attacks before, so there's no real reason to think that would work here.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really overpowered.
Despite Unicron being able to survive the destruction of his spark, the ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
Sounds like somebody you know? Even against someone like that, the good old Oli Nully had no problem erasing him from reality, and the same would happen to Unicron, while Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
Unicron was an insanely terrifying threat, but Galactus had the power, experience, and arsenal to ultimately annihilate him.
If you thought Galactus was going down in this fight, you were Unicron.
The winner is Galactus.
Alright, the winner. Alright, the winner was Galactus. I thought, yeah, it was a good fight, and honestly, it was a close call. It was like an outside weapon that just kind of made it happen, which that thing was like ultimately strong. It just destroyed anything. I thought it was a good fight.
Yeah, Unicorn is good though.
Yeah, I thought the sheer power scaling on this fight was just ridiculous. Like, if you just think about it, bro, they was actually in space, and it actually started out where they was like planet level size, well, bigger than planets, and then they just became like 3, 10, 20 times bigger than that. And not only the power scaling, but just the sheer level of power that was like they was trying to show the details of that in the animation. I thought that was like super dope. I'm big on animations, and I've been watching a lot of animes lately. So I've been watching a lot of older ones and newer ones. So there's a lot of different type of styles, a lot of different type of ways they could have went about trying to portray this fight. Thought they did well, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I don't know if y'all appreciated this video or not, or y'all like the reaction, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to see that Goku versus Superman fight. I think that's gonna be a very interesting fight.
Spider-Man.
No, Superman. It was Superman versus Goku.
Oh.
I think that's gonna be a interesting matchup, but ultimately I can't see Goku beating Superman. I can see Goku beating anybody, but Superman is damn near unstoppable. But I don't know. It depends on what Goku he fighting. Because what if he fighting God Goku? Then I think like maybe it'll be a better fight. But I'm gonna go ahead and look into that one. So like this video up. You feel me? By liking the video, the way the YouTube algorithm works, YouTube gonna show the video to more people. You're directly helping me to grow. I'd appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to her channel.
Hi, Keela Mac.
I'm gonna drop that down in the description. But other than that, I hope you know what it is, man. I can't wait to do another one like this, man. This was right up my alley. So if y'all like this one on the channel, I'm gonna be doing some more of these. But I appreciate you. I hope you know what it is, and we out your dig.